You're gonna need a bigger live stream. Okay, hey guys, what's up? It's Big Jack Films here. I'm actually gonna take these off because these sound terrible. Welcome to another live stream. It has been a while. Been about a week, has it? Can't remember if it has, but, anyway, happy Wednesday live stream. Hi, JT is Reborn. Hello, Huey Tumor, and guys, we just hit 8,000 subscribers. Holy crap, like 1,000 subscribers in a month. Hello, Brock. Hello, Ike. Hello, good old time movie trailers. Hello, Lucas. Guys, I want to give a big thank you to everybody for getting us to 8,000 subscribers. Unbelievable we've gotten this far. In fact, 1,000 subscribers in a month. That's a new record. We have been skyrocketing. On top of that, YouTube's been actually doing really well for us lately. So a big thank you to them. I cannot believe we hit 8,000 subscribers. And you know what that means? That means I can do this. It's over 8,000! Oh, I've wanted to do that for a while. But yeah, we're just here to chill with you guys, celebrate 8,000 subscribers. We want to, again, a big thank you guys so much. We really appreciate everybody, old and new, who has come in and enjoyed our channel and our content. And for those new here, welcome to the Big Jack Films channel. This is where you get to see us just talk about movies, make movies, do little skits, you know, comedy routines, any kind of what the fuckery you can imagine is all here on this channel. So, again, anybody who's new here, welcome aboard. Welcome aboard the group. Welcome aboard the club. And we really appreciate your time here. So, a few things I want to actually do a few shout-outs to and everything. And a few little updates on things currently. And also, a big congrats to JT is Reborn, who just hit 1,000 subscribers. We actually been helping him get some of his videos a bit higher up in views. So congratulations to JT is Reborn for hitting 1,000 subscribers. You can now join the YouTube partnership. Hope first check comes in pretty well, buddy. So, so let's go through a bit of the updates of the channel. So, if you guys remember from last week, we screened, for the first time, the Eighth Wonder King Kong fan film by, I believe, Jared Whitburn. Now, the story behind that, if you guys have been paying attention to our previous live streams, we were just doing a stop-motion project just for funsies. Wow, and congratulations, Huey, for hitting 7,100. Good for you. So we hit, we've been doing this stop-motion project just for fun. We just kind of did it as a, hey, we have some spare time on our hands, as some disposable time. Let's do a little side project. So we've been doing this stop-motion with Kong, and we finally released it Friday, the Eighth Wonder fan film. Now, bear in mind, we have no connections to the Whitburn brothers. We have no connections to that group. We just did it for fun because we figured we might as well show it as, I guess, the filmmakers originally wanted it to be. So that is on our channel right now. We just did it for the hell of it because, you know, why not? It was a fun little experiment, and that's something we've been doing lately during the lockdown. We've been tinkering with experiments and little films and stuff. You feel like Dr. Frankenstein, where it's like, time to complete my next experiment! But we've been doing kind of little trinkets of experimental videos and stuff here and there, including fan trailers. We've been kind of getting into doing more fan trailers. We did one for a remaster of the teaser trailer from King Kong Lives, which we put out a few weeks ago. And actually, just yesterday, we launched a fan trailer for what if the Heisei era did their King Kong versus Godzilla rematch in the Heisei era, which we did. And again, guys, thank y'all so much for watching that. That hit 1,000 views, which was fantastic for us, because we've needed a boost lately. So a big thank you to that. So we might actually do those as just kind of a little side project, little side things for you guys. We have one we're actually going to think about doing next, and that might be out for next Tuesday. Who knows? But we're thinking about doing these as little experiments, like little experimental films, little experimental videos, just for the hell of it. Again, just for fun. So that's been happening. And so in terms of the rest of May, in terms of schedule for videos, we have a few things coming up. We're going to do more Inuyasha vlogs. You're actually going to be seeing one because of May the 4th. We actually did some TikToks on May the 4th, which was fantastic because we always like to celebrate Star Wars Day. Thank you very much, GaryZilla2002, for subscribing. Welcome to the club. So we're doing an Inuyasha vlog. We didn't do one Monday, but we're putting it out Thursday. So tomorrow you're going to be seeing the next Inuyasha vlog, and then Friday you will be seeing a trailer, a preview, for our next Big Jack Films reviews. We're doing another one. First one, actually, I think of the year. I'm not too sure. No, it's the second one of the year. And it will be a Let's Talk. I'm not going to say what it is exactly, but there will be a hint of it. You will see a preview of it on Friday. And on top of that, if you guys want to see it early, we're going to put it up on Patreon tonight. So if you guys want to donate to our Patreon page, $1 more will get you access to all of our content as well as other special features, and you will get to see episodes a week early. So there's awesome part of that. So definitely go check out our Patreon and, subscribe to us there. We always appreciate the content to show you guys there. But yeah, so next week you will be seeing a new Big Jack Films review, new episode, which is going to be fantastic. And it's kind of a little side thing, a little non-scripted episode, just a discussion, which is usually how our Let's Talks do. And then after that, we're going to work on the next episode, which will be I think the next King Kong review. We have a script. The script's done, so we just got to shoot the damn thing and edit it. So hopefully that will be coming up in the near future. Hopefully, I'd say maybe about 3 weeks' time. No promises, but we're hoping to get it done in the next 2 weeks. So look forward to a new King Kong review, probably around the end of May. So there's that. We're going to keep you guys there. And that's the thing. We noticed that Kong is a big, welcome, massive views on our channel. So we're just going to keep that up for you guys. Actually, Ned has a quick little question I want to bring up. What is the best thing I found at Goodwill? The original Megazord from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, which you saw in my Power Rangers review. Found that at Goodwill complete for about $10. What a steal. Anyway, so, speaking, yes, Jared, now we're moving on to some good stuff, because this week we got fan mail! Yay! Fan mail! Alright, this is from Jared Osborne, who is on our chat right now. So, thank you, Jared. If you guys want to send us fan mail, if you want to send us artwork, if you want to send us donations, if you want to send us gifts, if you want to send us questions via mail, we will answer them on live stream. So our address is Big Jack Films, P.O. Box 326, Queensville, Ontario, L0G100. We'd love to hear from you guys. We always enjoy fan mail, so please send us some. But this one is from Jared Osborne of Bell River, Ontario, Canada. Okay, we got a Canadian here. Fantastic. Welcome to the club. So we're going to actually read this out, and we've got, let's see what happens here. So let's see. This is from Jared. Again, thank you. So let's see what he says. Hey, Jack, it's me, Jared Osborne, a.k.a. Toon King 1985. Why did I read that like Doug, the Nickelodeon show? Dear Journal, it's me, Doug Funny. How are things going during this epidemic? I'm doing very well, Jared. As you can see, we're in very great spirits during this pandemic. We're keeping hope, and hopefully things will clear up soon. And how's your friends and family doing during all this? Family's doing well, friends are doing well, everything's great, man. Anyway, I'd like to tell you that me and my friends are making a MonsterVerse Son of Godzilla movie on Idea Wikia. Sorry, I can't pronounce that. That's done in the style of those kid adventure films of the 80s and 90s, like E.T., Goonies, and Stand By Me, The Sandlot, Iron Giant, etc. Okay. I just picture Minya coming out of the crop fields like E.T. going, That sounds hilarious. Can you make him eat M&Ms or make him eat some sort of candy? That'd be great. So basically it's going to be E.T. meets Godzilla's Revenge. I can dig that. Actually, make it Godzilla Jr. I do like him. It has a ton of it has the tone like E.T. and Iron Giant. It would be a lighter tone compared to the previous MonsterVerse installments, but still mature enough to have a PG-13 rating. So it'd be kind of like Bumblebee, the Bumblebee movie. Okay, that makes sense. I don't want it to be too goofy or childish like the original Son of Godzilla and Godzilla's Revenge. Nobody does, because Godzilla says that I should learn to fight my own battles, Piece of shit movie, I'm sorry. Just General Kenobi, says Smith Wilson. I want to make sure that it doesn't stick out like a sore thumb in the MonsterVerse films and try to keep it grounded in more realism. Okay, so yeah, it's going to have the same tone of the legendary films. Okay, that's cool. The film takes place in July and involves a group of 5 kids in suburban Portland. Is this Suburban Nights? Who discover and befriend a baby Godzilla that is washed up on the beach. They named it Minya, and with the help of the former Monarch scientists, now school teacher Dr. Charles Newton, played by David Tennant, they try to keep him hidden from the public and authorities, and any others who would try to hurt him. Oh my god, you know what'd be funnier? If it was less E.T. and more Mac and Me or Nuki. Look up the cinema snob for that, man. So I was influenced by E.T., Goonies, Stand By Me, Monster Squad, Harry and the Hendersons. I love Harry. Harry and the Hendersons is an underrated classic. Some of Rick Baker's best work. Sandlot, Iron Giant, and those anime kids with protagonists like Pokemon and Digimon. So is it going to be just the 3 group? The 3 kids? Okay. Monster House, Water Horse. You know what's funny? Some of these I haven't seen. I didn't watch Digimon. All I remember is the Angela Anaconda short at the beginning of the Digimon movie. Monster House I thought was okay. Water Horse I heard was alright. I love Super 8, Stranger Things, and It. When I thought of this idea. Waha! 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 Fucking love Tim Curry. Now for the title character Minya, I imagine him to be more based on Junior from the Heisei films. Good call, Jared. Good call. And previous incarnations of Godzilla's son, he is not Godzilla's biological son, not the mama, but becomes his adopted son. His name is the Monsterverse in Japanese for mini god. Aww, sounds like mini golf. And one of the kids named after his dog once he had a reference to how fictional characters are named after their creators' pets. That's adorable. His behavior would be influenced by the behavior of an infant animals like lion cubs, tiger cubs, bear cubs, elephant calves, baby gorillas, baby crocodiles, wolf pups, and so on and so on. In this movie, Minya would be 2 meters tall, but I imagine later Monsterverse installments, they would grow bigger. In each one, just like with Junior. In the Heisei movies, we also imagine Minya to be green. Okay, I like that. So he's like a baby Reptar. Reptar. Where was I? In reference to his misconception that Godzilla is green, with a goldish-colored underbelly, his intelligence of an orca, even though he's still a baby and despite his size, a powerhouse like an adult Godzilla. So now it's like Free Willy. Can you get Michael Jackson to sing the song? Hee hee, watch this whale. Let's see here. So basically, there's just all this cool stuff that happens in this movie. There's a lot of details in here. Basically a full story. Yeah, Jared, I will definitely read through this. This sounds honestly like really good so far. Can't wait to see the final result. This letter is like pretty much, I think, well, it's like 5 pages. It's like the letter Doc sent to Marty in 1885. I just want to read this part here. Now we imagine that there will also be a side plot in the movie in which involves Monarch following after trying to figure out what Godzilla is looking for, why Gabra has awakened, why he's making the strange signal, and from all the members of Monarch, we imagine some odd and new members would be featured in this movie, like Mark Russell and so on. 2 members, played by Amy Adams, who is a lighthearted, geeky Monarch biologist, and she isn't new, per se, during the events of King of the Monsters. Okay, yeah, this sounds honestly like really good, Jared. I'm really looking forward to it. Anyways, info, hope you're doing well. Sincerely yours, Jared Osborne. Just reading a bit more. Yeah, okay, so, definitely a big thank you to Jared, for sending us this. We're gonna read this all the way through at some point, but we really hope this project, goes well, Jared. I think it's gonna be a pretty interesting idea, pretty cool pitch. So basically, it's Godzilla, Son of Godzilla, but with an ET tone. I can dig that. I can totally be up for that. So, of course, guys, if you want to send us fan mail, you can so at this address, Big Jack Films, P.O. Box 326, Queensville, Ontario, L0G1R0. We'd love to hear from you guys. Letters, gifts, donations, we always appreciate it. So, with that said, let's move on to some questions. If you guys have any, fire away. And we're probably going to be here for about 45 minutes, so about an hour. So, woohoo! I should point out, too, I found this recently. I don't know if you guys have seen my TikToks on it, but basically, this lightsaber, which is from 1997, this was my first lightsaber when I was a kid. I got this when the special editions came out, and this is probably going to be my lightsaber for future Star Wars videos. It's funny how we went from this, which was just this. It's basically those telescopic lightsabers that, like, have the light and sounds, but unlike the other ones that have electronics, you just press the button and it just lights up. It's stupid. But then we go from this, and these are the lightsaber props we build for the Star Wars videos. So there's that. So, thoughts on the upcoming Looney Tunes cartoons that are set to stream on HBO Max. I cannot watch HBO Max, but I've seen the preview. It looks pretty kick-ass. I'm a big fan of the old Looney Tunes cartoons. Daffy Duck's always been my personal favorite. I do like my occasional Bugs Bunny. Okay, so funny enough, I want to bring this up. So Space Jam 2, the new Legacy, I think, is coming out. Okay, I know it's probably going to be a piece of shit, but I don't care. It's going to be, the way I can describe Space Jam 2, it's going to be a piece of shit, but it's going to be a glorious piece of shit. A piece of shit with, like, a scented flavor. If that makes any sense. Oh, I hate Son of the Mask. Piece of shit movie. Heinous. Heinous. And I hear they're going to be making an actual one with Jim Carrey, which, okay, fine. Put Mile Bobby Brown, Son of Godzilla. Yeah, I mean, I will. I mean, that's the thing, Jared. Your letters are a little long, but I get what you mean, Jared. You think that's something my brother and I tried to do in Prehysteria type of project featuring Godzilla? Oh, okay, you did. You were going to do that kind of thing too, Huey. That's interesting. Yesterday was the 20th anniversary of Gladiator. Tomorrow's going to be its 10-year anniversary of Iron Man 2. Okay, so Gladiator, I'll bring this up. I love Gladiator. It's one of my favorite historical films. One of my favorite Ridley Scott movies. I actually saw that in theaters, believe it or not. I was like probably a good 8 years old seeing that. My parents took me to some R-rated movies, but that's how cool they are. But I saw Gladiator, and I love it. Favorite foreign language film from Homer Plus Studios. Alright, I can tell you that in my Homer Simpson voice. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon is the best foreign film I've ever seen. If it's not that, it's Battle Royale, it's Train to Busan is brilliant. I'm trying to think of some other ones. Who Killed Captain Alex is great. That is hilarious. What are your thoughts on Gremlins 1 and 2 and the upcoming cartoon series? I've never been a big Gremlins person. It's okay. It's kind of like Ghostbusters for me. It's just okay. Favorite episode of Beast Wars? The first 2 episodes. Hands down. That whole battle in the Energon Mountain with their beast forms is great. Hey, what if the next Godzilla movie started in 1954 flashback? Okay, so here's my idea, actually, funny enough. With the legendary Godzilla movies, my idea is that if we decide to go see how Godzilla came to be with the 54 explosions, you can technically actually tell the story of Godzilla 54 in the legendary monsterverse, and here's how. Obviously, Godzilla and Kong and all these creatures were created in the prehistoric times, and were part of the Aztecs, and were part of Atlantis for some reason, and all that stuff. But here's what I'm thinking. Basically, you can still come up with the idea that the nuclear bombs of Hiroshima and Nagasaki did bring in Godzilla, but not for the ways we think. Yes, he was a little bit mutated from the nuclear radiation, but he was also awakened. So he was basically awakened, and he attacks Japan in early 1954. Early 1954. Like January. And then the bombs of, I think, Fat Man or whatever the names of the bombs were that destroyed the Lucky Dragon incident, they were trying to kill it. They were trying to kill Godzilla, and it only put him under for, like, a couple decades. That's how you can kind of bridge 54 with the new movies, how I feel. And what would also be great is sort of, what if Godzilla and Kong had fought previously on Skull Island in 54, but the bombs radiated them and mutated them. I don't know, something like that might come up and about. Favorite Coke flavor, regular, or Pepsi? But for now, because of dietary reasons, I do drink mostly 0 calorie. Soda is soda to me. I'm releasing my Kong trailer tomorrow. Ooh, okay, Tyrantzilla. Send me a message about that. I'd love to see it. Yeah, that was the name of the ones from Hiroshima. Akira Takarada, Professor Yamane. Maybe, I don't know. Who's a good Sharky? Who's a good Sharky? Oh, God, you remember that from my Jaws review. Yeah, it looked like a puppy dog for some reason. Favorite Oscar-winning foreign language film, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. So happy that movie won so many awards. I'm good, Brian. How are you? What's your favorite part of my Son of Godzilla idea? I like the idea that it's basically E.T., but with, like, the idea that it's, like, I guess the kids are going to be hiding him in Minya in the house, and the parents are going to be like, what's that? It's like, nothing. It's the new figure arts. Minya. Thoughts on Lori Rock? Don't know what that is. Favorite Best Picture win? The one film, Homer, that I feel deserved Best Picture at the Academy Awards in its entire history, The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King, earned every award it got. Although I'm pissed because not one actor in that film got acting and actress nominees. And who better did not get the Best Supporting Actor role than Sean Astin as Sam? How the fuck he did not get that nomination for that year, I have no idea. There you go. Return of the King deserved every Oscar it got that year at the 2003 Academy Awards. I was so happy it won. Yeah, potatoes! Yeah, I mean, I like the concept, Jared. It seems like the, it's going to be a very interesting film. Yeah, Empire Strikes Back is celebrating its 40th anniversary. Love that film. What about Mad Max? I'm not a big Mad Max person, Huey. If anything, I'm basically a Waterworld guy. I prefer Mad Max on water. Did you know Sean Astin played Shazam in the animated film? Yeah, I don't really pay too much attention to the animated DC stuff, but that's kind of cool. Thoughts on my film, Sailor Moon, Jurassic Park, and what prehistoric creatures? Just go with the basics, Inuyasha Dinosaur 101. Go with the basic, Jurassic Park characters. Maybe have it take place in 1995. That's something. I'm iffy on the MonsterVerse. I feel King of the Monsters getting a little silly, but with a serious tone. It was a perfect balance, I felt, Huey, of Showa and current Godzilla. It was a great tribute to the Showa films, but it set it up appropriately, I felt. Favorite Dr. Seuss book? I'm going to have to say either Cat in the Hat, Horton Hears a Who, The Grinch, and it's not necessarily Dr. Seuss. It was later by P.D. Eastman, Are You My Mother? Just great little books. And Green Eggs and Ham. Thoughts on Shakespeare in Love breathing Saving Private Ryan for Best Picture? Shakespeare in Love is actually a decent film, man. It's a good movie. You want a good comedic satirical film on Shakespeare creating Romeo and Juliet? Go watch Shakespeare in Love. It's a great movie. I think honestly, Saving Private Ryan did win a few things, but Shakespeare was a decent film, and to this day it's kind of forgotten about. Quick thoughts on Congo. No, the diamonds are here. It's okay. I think the ape suits are actually pretty solid. Tim Curry's a riot as always. The jungle scenes are great. Fun little movie. What about Shape of Water? Shape of Water was okay. I mean, I'm not a big Del Toro fan. I do appreciate what he does for the film industry. I loved his speech. Don't get me wrong. I loved his speech at the Oscars, but he's great. He's creative, which I appreciate, but it's hard to sit through his films sometimes. Not gonna lie, it is a little tricky. So there's that. Let's see. Have I seen Life is Beautiful? No. My idea of Son of Godzilla just put 11 in it. Okay. Have I seen Rampage? Yes, I have, Dark Wolf. If you want to see my review of Rampage, go check it out on the King Kong reviews. I believe it's in the start of season 4. I also imagine 2 boys and girls in this group. Okay, yeah, that's a little nod there, Jared. That'd be cool. Hey, just came in. What the hell's going on? Not much, Kingzilla 2000. We're celebrating 8,000 subscribers. Big thank you to them, and we're just kind of chilling. Favorite Steven Spielberg movie? That is tough. Favorite Steven Seagal movie? I haven't seen that many with him, but favorite Spielberg movie? It's really a tie between 3. Jaws, E.T., and Jurassic Park. I cannot pick which one is best. Holy shit. Worst TV show ever. Kong King of the Apes. Piece of shit show. Jurassic Park. Shit, you should review Close Encounters. That might be an idea someday. You know, I mean, I've already reviewed E.T., I've already reviewed Super 8. I might take a look at Close Encounters over the summer. Who knows? That might be something to do. What about Pacific Rim? It was okay. I think I saw it maybe a little too late, where I started to notice that it's okay. It's original, but I like it. E.T. Holiday Reunion Video. Loved it. That was E.T. too. I want a whole movie about that, damn it. That made me cry like a little motherfucker. I might do a reaction video, Tarek. Depends on its qualities, but I might take a look at it. If it's something that's in demand, sure. Oh, man, I still miss Confrontation. Great ride. Great ride. And that's the thing, too. That's another thing coming up. Universal Studios Florida is celebrating its 30th anniversary this year. The park turns 30. It's going to be pretty cool. But yeah, it's actually pretty awesome that they're doing that. So there's that. How do you feel Back to the Future is going to be 3 is going to be 30 years old? I love the third one. Third one's great. Really good. Hope Universal makes a MonsterVerse themed attraction. That would be cool. I know they're doing a Universal Studios Monsters. I believe they're doing like an attraction at the new park. It's kind of complicated, but I believe they are doing that. Have I seen Guyver or Guyver 2? No, I have not. Congrats on 8 subscribers. Thank you, Clark. Do you know Howard Lovecraft? No. I'll have to look into that. Have you seen Godzilla the Animated Series 1998? It was okay. Although Godzilla 98 was terrible. I mean, it's a fun 90s movie, but nothing really special. Gilbert Godfrey's Carl Benham. No! No! Holy fuck, is this wrong? Have I seen All About Eve? No, I have not. Kong 76 will be 45 this year. I know, it's cool. Oh god, we're gonna... Favorite version of The Lost World? I prefer the 25 film. I like Spielberg's movie. I enjoy the 98 film as a guilty pleasure. I enjoyed the BBC series, but probably the best challenger to me was always John Rhys-Davies, which, by the way, guys, John Rhys-Davies, if you don't know, has a YouTube channel. I'd actually recommend going to subscribe. His channel is actually pretty kick-ass. If you want to see John Rhys-Davies, the guy who played Gimli, the guy who played Challenger, the guy who was Sala in Indiana Jones, go check out his channel. He's honestly pretty cool. He just tells all these stories and stuff. Great channel. Yeah, he's on YouTube. Go look him up. Really great channel. I subscribed to him immediately. He's only got like 1,000. So I really hope he gets up there. Tell him I said hi back, David. Yeah, the Godzilla anime trilogy I heard was awful. It was just awful. I have never tried cherry flavored Coca-Cola. That might be something to do someday. I'm trying to think what else is happening. Whenever I do an adaptation of The Lost World, I'm thinking about having just South American dinosaurs on the plateau. That'd be interesting, Huey. That would be interesting. That would be really good. Favorite Robert Zemeckis movie? Back to the Future, hands down. If not that, probably Castaway is one of his best movies. I can't really think of... there's been a couple he's done, but they're okay. Roger Rabbit's okay, though. Heard of Stay Tuned? No. Have I tried the Impossible Whopper? Is it still around? If so, I might need to at some point. Damn, now I want some McDonald's. Should they encounter dinosaurs causing mayhem in Japan? That'd be interesting. That would be cool. I'm up for that. So then it'd be like Attack of the Super Monsters. Holy crap, there's a lot of messages going by. You have Game of Thrones. You have got to watch I Want to Hold Your Hand. I'll have to take a look at that one. McDonald's. Yes, Dad's right there trying to sneak in because he just can't resist being in this garage, can you? Look at you. Thoughts on Steven Schwartz? Don't have an opinion. You just can't resist, can you? They say hi, by the way.
Okay, hi everybody.
Yeah, he's just doing his own thing. We almost got an American-made Godzilla movie with the 2000s. What? With Bruce Campbell? Oh my god, I would have watched that. I would have totally watched that. Should King Kong Lives be on Blu-ray? Yes, every Kong film should be on Blu-ray. Have not seen that Dark Wolf. Godzilla Reborn. Was that like a movie of some kind? I can't remember. Holy crap! Hang on. Do you think it would be perfect special effects studio to make practical effects, Minya? Yeah, do practical. Practical is always the best. What are your thoughts on Godzilla vs. Kong 90s concept? Looking into more research on it, it's interesting, and I might cover it in a future review. That would be something to do. Let's see. Michael Bay directed Godzilla, but it would just half of it. Godzilla wouldn't even be in it. It would just be covered with explosions. Arnold is the best Terminator. Yes, he is. Now I really want a Bruce Campbell. Look what you've done! Everybody's gonna want Bruce Campbell in the Godzilla movie now. Yes, it was supposed to have Bruce Campbell, Jamie Lee Curtis, Robert Picard. What? What? I want that now. I want that now, Smith. Well, that's the thing, because I think it was supposed to be... It's very 50-50 on what the film was supposed to be, Huey. I'm going to probably actually do a sequel trailer to that, but let's see what happens. Did I see Commando 1985? I've seen it. Fun movie, but I prefer Predator. Would you have liked to seen a RoboCop versus Terminator film? Yes. I think every robot fan wants that at some point. Tim Burton make Nightmare on Elm Street. Made Nightmare Before Christmas. Top 5 Harryhausen movies. Okay, I can narrow this down. Number 1 is always going to be 1 Million Years BC. If not that, it's going to be Valley of Gwangi, Seventh Voyage of Sinbad, Clash of the Titans, Jason the Argonauts. Those are my top 5. Favorite Godzilla Kong or Godzilla toy? In my collection, personally, I'm gonna have to go with either the 18-inch Kong Skull Island figure or the McFarlane Kong figure. Could you please make a trailer or concept? Holy shit, hon. I don't know. That might be a possibility. If they ever decide to reboot Jurassic Park, who would you get involved with the film? I would want to just basically get everybody who worked on the It remake to do it, because I think that would be a lot easier to do. There's a scene in the remake of Commando that was made in Russia. Yeah, like, wasn't that supposed to be a sequel to something? I can't remember. If you could get a black and white film colorized, what would it be? Ooh, that's a toughie. I can't think of any black and white movies that haven't been colorized, is the thing. Probably just for experimental reasons, Casablanca, to see how that would look. That would be interesting. Favorite MCU movie? So far, I'd say the first 2 Iron Mans, the first Avengers, thought Guardians of the Galaxy was fun, and probably Captain America Winter Soldier was pretty excellent. Actually, the first one was really good. But Marvel's I'm so far behind on that. Was he actually supposed to be? I can't remember him actually being that. I know, funny enough, if you've seen the documentary for the fan film Batman Dead End, Sylvester Stallone was supposed to be Batman in that, which would have been, it's okay, we're gonna put you back in Arkham. Oh, it would have been awful. Which effect should you do for Minya? Practical. Always practical. No, I don't see him as that, David. I don't see him as Batman. What James Gunn movie have you seen or heard of? I've seen the Scooby-Doo movies. Those are awful. Guardians are really the only 2 I've really enjoyed. Yes, Smith, exactly. Exactly. Heard of Cthulhu? Yeah. Overrated. Should have one where they're going on the island. Why not? Why don't they go to Sorna? Go to Nublar. That'd be more interesting. Have you seen Ed's Word? If you did, here's supporting. Oh wow. Have not seen that. What's your top 3 favorite movies of the 2010s? Okay, that I can probably answer. Gonna have to think about this for a minute. Avengers was just a groundbreaker. The Impossible is a great disaster film. Still enjoyed The Force Awakens. Pretty decent film. Jurassic World was well worth the decade wait. Probably that's about it. I can't really think of any others. Have I seen Primal? I've heard it, but I've heard a lot about it, and I heard it's really good. I just haven't had time to watch it. Review of Legend. That is coming, Brian. That is coming. I will be covering Legend. I had green berries from breakfast. I was very hungry. That's funny. Have I seen the Killer Shark film 1977? No, I have not. There's Alita Battle Angel was fantastic. I think one of the best movies of last year. Birds of Prey was not good, Dark Wolf. If you want to check out my opening night with Brad. We already did a review of that. I think probably Dinosaur 101 is probably for, they get lost, I guess. I've not seen The Expendables, David, so I have no opinion on that. I mean, yeah, I can agree on that. Smith. No, not really a Tanzer order, just as an experiment. It's just because I couldn't really pick a movie that hasn't been colorized. I hate colorization of films. Like, it's a good experiment as long as you keep the black and white film forever and don't just erase it like George Lucas does. Holy crap. Since the 80s horror documentary was called In Search of Tomorrow, upcoming sci-fi one is called Search of Tomorrow. What would be a good title for the 80s fantasy documentary? Search for Mythology, maybe? Or Search for, probably Search for Fantasy. Or Quest of Fantasies. There we go. Quest of Fantasies. Yeah, he's a good actor, Brian. I have nothing against Sylvester Stallone. He's a good guy. Probably Toho, Jared, would be good. Get Toho. Would probably be the ideal, the Toho style stuff, but like current. So here, I'm trying to get the... Whoa, okay, the camera's upside down. That explains why it's so cryptic. Let's see, rotating device. There we go. There, now it's a bit more comfortable. Yes, haha, dead, okay. Alright, Jack, got it, Jack. Alright, see you later, JT is reborn. Guys, go subscribe to him. He's a really good guy. He just hit 1,000 subs. That would be there. That's the idea, Dinosaur 101. Do that. That is definitely the idea. Oh, God, no. No, Johnny, no. Please, no. That might be something someday, David. Who knows? Ever seen Pulgasari? Yeah, I know the whole story behind that. Pulgasari is kind of a fucked up movie, but an enjoyable fucked up movie. The stream sponsored by G Fuel. Perfect. Perfect. I can't wait to see it, man. Can't wait to see it. I have not seen the Mag, nor do I care for it, because I'm kind of done with the killer shark genre. Jim Henson would be good for that too, man. I might cover Top Gun. That might be a good movie to cover over the summer, because the new movie is supposed to come out, so who knows. What happened to that collection video? I just lost interest in that. Because a lot of my collection I actually sold, but I'm actually making up for it now, because a lot of the sabers I use now, we use for our Star Wars projects. Now, this is basically what I do with these is I get the $10 lightsabers at like Toys R Us and stuff. I cut the damn blade out, like you just cut it off and then replace it with a PVC pipe. Whoops. And they basically last longer. They're more accurate to the Force effects lightsabers, but obviously they're not like light and sound practical. But for effects lightsabers, for choreography and practice-wise, these are perfect. And you can make these pretty cheap for about $15. Basically took reflective paint so that when you're fighting, it will pick up in the light and it'll be easier to track in the effects-wise. This is kind of the same technique they used in the prequel trilogy, so we're kind of using that formula too. But yeah, this lightsaber was actually, it's one of the telescopic ones, but it's actually one that was from Disneyland that I found at a thrift shop, right? And it's the ones the younglings used in the prequels, so it's just kind of more of just a practice blade, essentially. Shark genre, I just lost interest. I will not review Battlefield Earth. That movie's a piece of shit. Should I do a Rex Spino team up on large carnivores? That might be interesting. Live action Digimon movie? No. Will I do any more videos where you show how I make my props? I do want to do more of those. I just haven't had time to edit them. Again, probably not, Jared. Probably not. Who's Kevin O'Leary again? I can't remember. All right, take care, Brock, guys. Go subscribe to Brock. His Fandemic reviews are really good.
Kevin O'Leary's from Shark Tank.
Oh, okay. I don't care who that's from. Yeah, it is kind of based on Maul Saber, but it's actually supposed to be one of the ones the younglings used in the prequels. So, these were sold at Disneyland for lightsaber trainees. Oh, I would love McCloud's Sword from Highlander. Great movie. I have not seen that yet, Brian. Kurgan's Sword. Don't know what that is. Is that from Dune? Can't remember. That sounds cool, Jared. That sounds really good. If you want to, Johnny, not stopping you. Yeah, Terminator franchise is pretty good. We do want to discuss them at some point. 10-year Jaws video. Yeah, it's funny enough. That's another thing. That those Lego reenactments, I did those 10 years ago. And funny enough, I kind of want to get back into Lego animation again. You know, it was just really fun. I have seen Star Chaser. It's interesting. It's not my cup of tea, but it's a nice little Star Wars knockoff. Let's see. I forget who that is, Smith. Will you ever make a prop type 1 energy sword? I'll have to look that up. If that is a request, that is going to have to be Patreon exclusives because some of the stuff I can't afford to make. Yeah, the Jaws 3D effects are terrible. Yeah, I know they're doing a reboot TV series, Johnny. I have no interest. I kind of only enjoyed the first series from the 90s. Other than that, I have not seen the movies, and I have not seen anything else above that. I have not seen Knives Out. Gorgo? Probably not. Gorgo's just a fun little Godzilla knockoff. I don't think I'd ever do that Kingzilla because it's I don't have the figure for it. Oh, okay, I know who he is, Smith. Okay, SpongeBob boy, got it. Okay, coming of age films. You mean the story? I enjoy that storyline. I enjoy coming of age films. They're fun films in terms of like a classic storyline. Let's see, hang on a second. What movie is bad but at least watchable to sit through? Okay, I can answer that. There are a couple. Dragon Ball Evolution. It's a terrible movie, but it's a fun, enjoyable, watchable, terrible movie. I mean, even doing my review, I had to watch it a few times. I mean, as much as it's awful, it's personally awful, it's still a watchable film. Like, it's not like it's boring. It never bores me. It never makes my mind go numb. I still find a laugh out of it at how bad and stupid it is. And that's what makes me kind of enjoy it. It's just the fact that, oh my god, it's like Space Jam. Space Jam, yes, you know it's bad. You know it's bad for you, but it's like, you can't help but just look at the colossal cocaine-inducing mess you're looking at on screen. It's like, why? Oh my god. Favorite video on my channel. Probably the highest grossing. If you go to my channel settings and you see the top 10 highest viewed, probably the best ones I've worked on. King Kong Lives or Godzilla 98? Probably Lives. I'd rather watch more. I have heard of The Magic Begins, Drake. I don't know if I'd have interest in watching it, but I know of it. I've seen most of it. Clips of it. I know that there's an unofficial Street Fighter movie made, I think in like China or something, and they got Goku at the end for some reason. Xenomorphs would probably win that one, Brian. Let's see. Should Deinonychus be a villain? Sure, yeah, add some new ones. New dinosaurs are always great. Who would have played Krillin in Evolution? Oof. I think just to troll the audience, they should have just gotten Tony Cox. Oh, he would have been great. Would have been hilarious. For a parody, at least. Probably not David. He should stick to the Pirates movies. Yeah, I want it on Blu-ray too, man. I want it on Blu-ray as well. Film you absolutely despise, but everyone else likes. Those Sharknado movies. Fuck those movies. Pieces of shit. I hate them. I will not support them. But they're like, oh, but they're so bad. It's good. I don't care. They're made by the worst company in the world. I will not support them. No. He's one of he's an actor I absolutely hate, David. Absolutely hate. Absolutely hate that actor. Yeah, go for that 101. Definitely go for that. True, that would have been funny too, Smith. Favorite genre of films? Monster movies. Monster movies and fantasy and sci-fi. Those are the top three. Yes, thank you, Ned. Thank you. Thank you. I agree 100%. At least I'm able to stick something in front of the fucking camera. You said that I'd do fantasy stories after King Kong, so I've decided to do either Wizard of Oz or Aladdin. Do Aladdin. Wizard of Oz is overdone. Ever played Silent Hill? No. That's either a Brad or a Josh question. Some of those Asylum movies are pretty hilarious. No, they're awful. They're boring. They make my brain into mashed potatoes. They're awful. And not the good kind of mashed potatoes, the uncooked kind. They're awful. What movie do you think is overrated? Most overrated movie. That's a toughie. Depends on the company, I'd say. Like, probably the most overrated movies.
Debbie Does Dallas.
I've never seen that. Nor do I care. Probably the most overrated. Damn. Was it underrated or overrated? I can't remember.
Overrated.
Okay, overrated movie. The one that everybody loves. It's like, okay, enough. Probably, honestly, I hate to say it, the Marvel movies are just so overrated. It's too much. I can't process it. Every time they come out, people are like, yeah! I'm like, can this just end already? I have no idea. 101, I'll have to get back to you on that. You know, I've never seen in its entirety Tremors. Funny movie theater story. I can't really think of one at the moment that I actually thought. Okay, I can tell you one actually. When we saw Rise of Skywalker, me and the guys, we all went in as a group. We always do for every Star Wars movie. And Brad was actually super excited. Okay, here's the thing. With something like a Star Wars movie, I'm like Cartman in the first South Park movie where we go to the theater and I just get the biggest bucket of popcorn, the biggest candy, the biggest soda drink, and I'm just chowing down. And what's funny is when we went there, they were selling these kind of like 3 foot tall R2-D2 figures. And apparently you can put your popcorn and drink in the R2 unit. And I was like, okay, I have to get this. So I grabbed it. I slammed it on the desk at the lobby. And I was like, one of these, please. Just whatever it is. And they said, okay, that'll be $150. And I'm like, oh, no. And then I was like, screw that. So then I just got the small one. But then it turned out they were a limited edition. So all the nerds tried to grab it, saying, no, it's a collector's item. It was hilarious. So we're in the theater. We're at the IMAX theater. And poor Brad, we're just kind of like chilling and stuff, and he spills his popcorn and drink. Oh, the poor guy, he just spilled it. He was just screaming in the theater, fuck sakes. It's funny, with Star Wars movies, it sucks they're not going to be making one for a while, but God, they're fun to go see beforehand, because you just have so much fun with all the other fans. I want to do more fan screenings where you get to hang out with people who are going to see the same thing. It's hilarious. Yes, I agree, Huey. I agree 100%. I will do another one, Ned, at some point. That is on the to-do Let's see here. It's really for the best. I miss going to... We'll get back to it someday, guys. We'll get back to movie theaters. In fact, actually, if you want kind of a side thing, drive-in theaters apparently are doing really damn well right now. If you guys, obviously social distancing and everything, if you want the perfect movie experience, go to the drive-in. Go to the drive-in and see a movie. They're really thriving right now, which is fantastic because they've been starting to die off. And drive-ins are great. I've gone, there's a drive-in right down the road where we're at, and it's a great drive-in. And we try to go there at least once every summer, and I usually like to go see the triple features, so at least you can pick through the litter. I've seen so many great films there. I think I've seen the majority of Marvel movies there. I've seen all the Pirates movies there. That's a tradition for us. We see all the Pirates movies there ever since 2003. I've seen, I think some other films we saw there. It's been some good experiences at the drive-in. It's just a fun time. You get to go with friends. You get to pull up a car, bring your own food if you want. I doubt the snack bars are going to be open at this time. And you just enjoy a movie. You just enjoy a film in the comfort of your own car. And I love drive-ins. Drive-ins are great. And if you want to go see stuff, now's the time during this epidemic because people are just going to stay in their cars and social distance anyway. So there's that. I haven't seen that many to make a decision, Dark Wolf. I enjoy him, Ned. He's an okay actor. I'm sort of a Kevin Smith fan. Very, very mild. Okay, so we're entering the 10-minute mark, meaning we have to shut down in 10 minutes. So we're going to answer 3 more questions, and then we're going to call it a night. So let's hit it up. And if you have any more questions afterwards, let us know in the comments. I also do want to point out, too, that I want to give a very quick shout-out to somebody who's actually been supporting us lately, BATTYALANA. Guys, go check out her Instagram. She's a fantastic cosplayer. Definitely worth the time to support. She could really use it right now. Okay, so first question. What do I think of Dune? I have never seen Dune, the original. I know the remake's coming out, so I might check out the original, but I have no opinion on it. All I know is that Dino De Laurentiis produced it. Ever watched Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas? Yes, that is a great movie. I freaking love Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Love Johnny Depp in that. Great film. It's like a double, if you watch it as a double feature with Big Lebowski, fantastic. Go do yourself a favor and watch those 2 movies. They're honestly really great films. I'm gonna pick a question that's kind of hasn't been asked yet. Let's see here. What films do you consider underrated or a hidden gem? Last question from Good Old Movie Trailers. So underrated gems? Things like the Mighty Joe Young remake, Waterworld, I'd probably say trying to think of some others. By the Sword is a great underrated gem. It stars F. Murray Abraham and Eric Roberts. It's basically, think Karate Kid and Rocky, but with fencing, sword fighting. It's amazing. That's a film I've considered talking about at some point. But I really want to discuss it because it's a film. I discovered this film by pure accident when I was doing my top 10 sword fights and movies videos. If you guys want to go check that out. And I just saw this. I'm like, this is an amazing movie. Why have I not seen this before? So I want to talk about it at some point. Great film. And probably one of the most underrated films I've ever seen. Like a movie that's forgotten about. It's a buried gem of the 90s. It's a buried VHS gem because I don't think it's ever been released on DVD as far as I know. So definitely go check that out. I just hit myself in the jaw. What's wrong with me? Okay, guys, so that's it for this live stream. Again, thank you all so much for joining us. Again, a big thank you to everybody who got us to 8,000 subscribers. Keep it up and, keep enjoying our videos and content. For everybody new here, again, thank you so much and welcome to the channel. If you guys have any more questions, let me know in the comment section below. As always, if you guys want to support us and more beyond our subscriber count, go check out our Patreon. Just $1 more will get you early access to all of our content, as well as other special features. You'll be able to do requests for certain stuff and everything. We're going to be working on that more. Of course, if you want to send us fan mail, letters, donations, gifts, whatever you want to do, you can so at this address, Big Jack Films, P.O. Box 326, Queensville, Ontario, L0G1R0. We'd love to hear from you. And again, a big shout out to BATTYALANA. Go check out her Instagram in the link below, and she could really use the support. She's been helping us around during this pandemic, and she could use the help, guys. So, until the next video, guys, like, comment, subscribe. I will see you guys later. Don't forget to check in tomorrow for an Inuyasha vlog and the trailer for our next review. So until then, this is Big Jack Films signing off saying happy 8,000 subscribers. Take it easy, guys, and stay safe.